Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a list of all the perfumes that I think give off really early 2000s vibes. Like early Y2K it girl energy, Summer Roberts, Marissa Cooper kind of vibe, like Juicy Couture and just like the beachy it girl, the pink girly it girl, all those kind of vibes are in these perfumes. There is a range of different kinds, so I have some that are more girly and pink and some that are more beachy and casual, but they're very much all early 2000s it girl energy, and it just makes you feel like you're the main character of a 2000s TV show. If you want to know what perfumes smell like an early 2000s it girl, keep watching and you'll find out. Okay, so I'm gonna start with one of the more obvious ones. So first up we have Ariana Grande Sweet Like Candy. This is such a girly candy scent. This has marshmallow and raspberry in it, and it smells mostly like that. It definitely smells like sweet candy. It's very girly. It's very this just smells exactly how it looks. I think it actually smells a little bit like hot pink rather than marshmallow pink. This is definitely more candy than it is marshmallow, but this is an it girl fragrance. It's very youthful, girly, juvenile, but not in a bad way. It's just very playful, and it definitely reminds me of the early 2000s back in the days where I used to eat lollies. That is the first one. This is Ariana Grande Sweet Like Candy, perfect for a very girly it girl. Moving on, this one is a little bit of a different one, so it's kind of similar to the last one in a way. So this is Raina by Maison Alhambra, and this is a pretty affordable Middle Eastern fragrance. This is meant to be a dupe of Ariana by Perfumes de Mali. I don't know how to say that, so don't worry about it. But this, it's definitely a raspberry citrus marshmallowy scent. It smells super high end, but it also smells very girly, and it's that perfect mix of sweet and citrus, so it's very intoxicating. It lasts a pretty good time on the skin, and it just, like, if you smell like this, you smell like the most delicious girl in the room. So that is Raina. Okay, the next fragrance that I'm going to talk about is one that I've done a review on this on my channel before, and this is by Anna Sui, and it is Cosmic Sky. This is definitely a little bit lighter than the other two. This is a bit more of a wearable scent if you're not super into like heavy sweet fragrances. This one is still sweet. It looks like a little hot air balloon. This one is a pear fragrance. It has a little bit of that Baccarat Rouge DNA hidden underneath it, but it is mostly a heavier pear. It smells similar to Ariana Grande, God Is a Woman. This one is definitely a more subtle it girl fragrance. It's a little bit more airy, la-di-da, like you're kind of just casually roaming through life, but like everyone's looking at you like, wow, she smells good. It's very soft and girly, but it still makes a statement. So that is Cosmic Sky by Anna Sui. The next one that I have to talk about is Predictable. So this is Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth. This smells like marshmallows and vanilla. It's very much the girly girl scent. It smells like dessert. So this one is a pink girly soft scent. This is definitely for like a nicer girl. This isn't really a bold scent. This is definitely a nice girl, gets along with everyone, but everyone loves her because she's so nice. This is the energy that this fragrance gives me. It's super sweet, but it's not sweet in a headachy way. So if Sweet Like Candy is too candy for you, but you still like sweet but you prefer more of a vanilla, this is definitely the fragrance to go for. This one is a little bit different. So I have Versace Aeros EDT. This one is very fresh. It's definitely the fresh It Girl fragrance. I have one more fresh fragrance in this list, but this one is a mix between sweetness and freshness. This is like a sweet, fresh candy scent. This is definitely, it's bright and there's something about it. This one is bright, fresh, and it smells how it looks. So with that kind of see-through yellowy, you get that energy from it. So it's zesty, citrusy, but it is sweet. It's very intoxicating for a fresh scent, and you will definitely smell like the most juicy girl in the room. Okay, so for this one, I am gonna read a few notes for you because it's a little bit different from the others. So it has Sicilian lemon, raspberry, mandarin orange, orange blossom, jasmine, woody notes, musk. So I would say, oh, it also has white currant. I don't know what a white currant specifically smells like, but I feel like that's what makes this what it is, and I think that's what makes it stand out from other fresh scents. So this one is definitely a sweet, citrusy, fruity, fresh scent, and it's really, really intoxicating and really, really delicious. So if you want to have that It Girl energy from your fragrance, but you're not into super, super sweet, like girly pink scents, this is the one to go for. Next up on the list, this is Cherry, and it's by Ahmed Al-Maghribi. I could be mispronouncing that very, very badly. This one is a Middle Eastern scent. It smells so intoxicating. This is definitely the strongest scent in this bunch. It reminds me of the early 2000s. I'm pretty sure this was meant to be a dupe of Miss Dior Sherry. This one is very upscale. It smells very rich, but it smells very 2000s. There's a specific thing in this. I don't know what the note is, and I don't think it's cherry, because all of the cherry fragrances that have been coming out lately, the ones that smell like Lost Cherry and all that, yes, I did roll my eyes, they all smell the same, and it's very smoky. This is like a bright cherry. It's very much more lively. It smells kind of electric. If Lost Cherry is an acoustic guitar, Cherry is an electric guitar. I don't know if that's gonna make sense to anyone, but if someone else's mind works the same way that mine does, you'll get it, you'll catch on. This is a brighter, more vibrant fragrance. It's definitely sweet and girly, but it's a little bit tart. I think it's definitely a bit more tart. It's very complex, and it definitely smells very, very rich. This one projects and it lasts all day long. It almost has like a slight hint of a lemonade scent in there, but definitely that's not the majority of the fragrance. That is just a little hint. It has a very distinct like early 2000s dry down, where a lot of early 2000s scents, the dry down is headachy. This is an early 2000s scent where the dry down is delicious and not headachy, but it definitely smells like the early 2000s. So that is Cherry. The next scent I'm going to talk about, I've spoken about so many times on my channel already. It is one of the loves of my life. This is I Love Love by Moschino. This is a citrus scent, and it straight up smells like mandarin orange. It's so nice. It is just the freshest citrus scent. It's very, very realistic. It smells like you just peeled open a bunch of different citrus fruits, mostly the orange colored ones, so mandarins, oranges, tangerines, whatever. It's so, so nice. This is the freshest citrus. You will smell like a walking citrus tree in the most delicious, eye-catching way. Eye-catching? Nose-catching? Nose-catching sounds really weird, so I'm gonna go with eye-catching. But attention-grabbing. We will go with attention-grabbing. This is definitely the kind of fragrance where I would say you have to top it up maybe in the middle of the day, but it is super, super nice. It is the fresh It Girl scent if you don't want it is a little bit sweet, but it's nowhere near as sweet as Aeros EDT. That one is more of a sweet, fresh scent. This is just fresh. So this is the It Girl fresh scent. Second to last, this one is super interesting. So this is Exotic by Armuff. It has really interesting packaging. This opens like a lighter. what? It's so weird. It's very gimmicky, but is a 2000 scent, 100%. I've never smelled anything that smelled more like the 2000s, other than maybe this one. It kind of, sorry, cherry, gives me it's completely different scent profile, but it gives me that 2000s scent. This one is a powdery white floral. It is the most powdery scent in my entire collection, and I think that's why it smells like the 2000s to me, but it is so nice. I know a lot of people don't like powdery scents, a lot of people don't like white florals, but this is the perfect heavy mix of both of those. If you absolutely hate those scents, you're not gonna like it, but if you do like those, then this is probably the scent for you. It's more of a mature scent, but it's not like vintage mature. This is definitely like, it would suit anyone between the ages of, I would say maybe 25 to 45. I wouldn't say it's an old lady scent at all, but it's right in the middle there, where some people would feel that way, but I don't personally. I think this is the it girl scent if you like powdery white florals. Sorry, if you like powdery white florals and you're in that kind of middle range, but you don't want something youthful, like super girly and playful and young, but you want something that is 2000s it girl coded, but it's a little bit more elevated and a little bit more mature. This is definitely the one for you. This is a really, really beautiful powdery white floral. If that's what you're into, this is the It Girl powdery white floral. And now for my last scent, this is, not me spoiling it, for my last scent of the Y2K It Girl scents in my collection, this is Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy Sucre. I could not do this video without including a juicy scent because juicy is the 2000s. So this is one of the, they're all pretty sweet, but this is one of the sweetest juicy scents, and it's also one of the more unique ones. Not that that makes any, you know what, it is. It's unique to me. If you disagree, that's fine. Let me know in the comments. This is, it has a little hint of citrus in the opening. It has a little fresh kick. And then it dries down to the most delicious, sugary, sweet Viva La Juicy. So it smells like Viva La Juicy a little bit, but it mostly smells like sugar. And it is just the perfect mix of those things. This, anyone can wear this. I would say like it would definitely suit someone that's under 30 more, but I'm an advocate for wearing whatever you want to wear. Wear the scent that makes you the happiest. That would be the vibe. This is the most Y2K It Girl scent that I can think of personally. This is so beautiful and it smells like the early 2000s. This smells like a pink girly bedroom decked out in leopard print and bling. I used to have this scent when I was maybe 20, like 18 to 20. I used it up and I bought another one. So, and I also have a dent in this one. If you saw my recent video about perfume dents, this is one of the ones that I've used the most in my collection. It is absolutely beautiful. It is so girly and I love it. So that is Viva La Juicy Sucre by Juicy Couture. That concludes all of my Y2K, early 2000s It Girl scents. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this one. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!